When was the moment you knew you needed to cut contact? I knew I had to cut contact with my best friend when she turned my mother's funeral into a networking event. I'll never forget how surreal it felt to watch it unfold, like I was standing outside my own body. But I guess I should back up. We've been best friends since we were 14. We met in detention, of all places. I was in for skipping gym, she was in for telling our math teacher to get a real job. We clicked immediately. She was loud where I was quiet, reckless where I was cautious. People joked we were two halves of the same mess. High school, college, our 20s, we did everything together. She was there the first time I got dumped. I was there when she failed her driver's test 3 times. We promised to be each other's bridesmaids. We used to get drunk and talk about how we'd raise our kids side by side, how we'd buy houses on the same street. Looking back, there were always red flags. She loved to win people over, charming strangers at bars, weaseling her way into VIP sections, name-dropping anyone remotely important. She borrowed money she never paid back, but she'd brush it off with a laugh and a promise. Next paycheck, I swear. I told myself that's just who she was, ambitious, scrappy, a little selfish. Then, last year, my mom got sick. Fast. I barely had time to process the diagnosis before we were planning hospice care. Through all of it, she was there, or so I thought. She'd come over, bring takeout, sit with me on the porch while I cried. She'd text me late at night to say she loved me, that she'd always have my back. I clung to those moments. I was in a fog. I remember hugging people I hadn't seen in years, smelling lilies and stale coffee, answering the same questions over and over. How are you holding up? Do you need anything? She showed up late, in a dress I'd seen her wear to a nightclub once. She gave me a big, tight hug and told me my mom would be proud of me for holding it together. I didn't even register that she spent most of the service at the back of the room. At the reception afterward, she flitted from group to group like a butterfly, laughing, clinking glasses, jotting things down on her phone. I figured she was keeping people company for me. I was too numb to care. A few days later, I got a text from a mutual friend. Hey, not sure if you saw this, and a screenshot. My best friend had posted on her Instagram story. Even on the darkest days, there's opportunity if you know where to look. Below it was a selfie of her smiling in the funeral home parking lot, and the caption, so grateful for the connections I made today. Big things coming. I felt sick. I called her. I wanted to hear her say it was fake, or she'd been hacked, or it was some twisted joke. Instead, she laughed. She told me, babe, relax. Your mom had so many powerful people there. I just made the most of it. She'd want us to succeed, right? I don't even remember hanging up. I just sat there, staring at the wall, thinking about every sleepover, every inside joke, every birthday present, every time I called her my sister. That night, I blocked her on everything. I didn't explain, didn't argue, didn't give her a chance to spin it. She texted me a month later like nothing had happened. Miss you. Wanna grab brunch? I didn't reply. Sometimes I still catch myself wanting to send her a meme or tell her a dumb story. And then I remember her at my mother's funeral, collecting business cards like she was at a trade show. You can't fix someone who sees you as a stepping stone. No history is worth being treated like that. Cutting her off wasn't just the hardest thing I've done, it was also the most freeing. If you're reading this and you're ignoring your own red flags, trust me, one day you'll see exactly who they are. And you'll wish you'd walked away sooner.